Hey guys, this is Dr. McFarland coming at you with another quick live stream. I'm going through my RME UFX interface using the Total Effects software for all my routing in this video. And I had a great time today at the NAMM show, Summer NAMM 2021. And just kind of want to talk about my experience today, some of the stuff I've saw, some of the people I saw, and some of the things. Here is the Reddick. It's a brand called Reddick, and the model is called the Voyager. And what's cool about this guitar is this. So, what you see here are little modules, which is really neat. And what you can do with this is you can simply take this, pop it straight out. You're going to hear a little bit of noise. I think the pickups could be shielded a little bit better. But the more I use this, the more I'll know about it. So it just went from a Strat to a Tele. Okay? You can hear a little bit of noise there. I did not hear that kind of noise at the NAMM show, but I'm sure that's all stuff that can be worked out and tweaked. Because they are single coil pickups. So he did say I could take the screws off the back here, and then I can essentially just pop in my own pickups if I wanted to. Preferably ones that maybe are a little noiseless, maybe, or maybe single coils that are stacked, so they basically are humbuckers, but they still have the single coil characteristic. There's all kinds of options here, but so let me go ahead and play. I have a little Princeton reverb on the Amplitube, and the reason why I have the Amplitube up is I did see the new Amplitube pedals, which I know a lot of you guys were asking about, and I think they were great. Really well made. I went to the IK Multimedia website, and it looks like the pedals are about $299, so they're right on par with, you know, pricing from like Boss, Strymon, somewhere in that range of like $200 to $400, in anywhere in between there. So what I played through today was a overdrive box, which is red, a green delay box, which I know Line 6 uses the green color for their delay. Blue was reverb, and then maybe yellow was modulation or something. I can't really remember. But they all sounded good. And he said, I think Dan was his name at the booth. He said they are MIDI controllable and control other MIDI devices. So they have MIDI in and out. So I could see myself using maybe the delay and the reverb on a pedal board, and maybe using my Blue Guitar Amp 1, or maybe using a HX Stomp, anything like that. And I can use one of those pedals to send MIDI commands, PC messages, to the other pedals on the board, and now I can basically switch presets with everything. So that's really, really cool. And if you chime in here, please let me know if you can hear everything okay, and all that stuff. So I'm still kind of experimenting with the sound and the setup here. So I'm just going to play a little bit, and we do have a nice clean tone called up, and trying not to get too much noise going on here. So let me mute my microphone, which is on number 9 right here, and then we'll just listen to the guitar. What I'm going to do here is let's go ahead and pull up a backing track from elevated jams, and let's just kind of play along. So this is going to be a there's A minor, deep passionate ballad in A minor. Okay, let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Skip ad. Oh, come on. Come on. What are you doing? Looks like I can't click on anything. And why not? Weird. There he goes. Alright. Alright, so you guys should be able to hear that. Alright, so let's explain a little bit of what's going on here. So, even though I have two pickups, I still have a 5-way switch. So what he explained was all the way back on 5 is the neck, and then position 4 is both, position 3 is the bridge, position 2 is also the bridge, and up until this point the tone knob is still engaged, okay? And then if I push it all the way down, which is the bridge, but now it's without the tone knob. So I can either have it with the tone knob on or kick it all the way out with the tone knob all the way off. So you're going to kind of see me mess around with this knob right here, and that's going to allow me to get different tonalities just on the bridge pickup. So let's start the music again. Okay, here we go. Alright, bridge with the tone knob on. I'm not liking that overdrive. This is the free version of Amplitube, and you really don't get. You see all the little locks on here. You don't get a lot of options. You get like a few amps, a few overdrive, or a few pedals. That's really about it. There's a solid state bass amp, triple rectifier, Soldano, British tube lead, which I'm a fan of. Let's turn on the reverb on this, see what happens here. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. And there's the 800 here. Alright, let's go back to our Stratocaster. So once again, I'm just going to take this, lift it straight out, and then take the Strat module and push it in. So there we go. And here's the back. I mean, the wood on this thing is really pretty. Really pretty wood here. But it is modular, so you can tell that different pieces of wood were used in the construction. So this has like a different piece of wood on the back. I guess it matches more this block right here. And then you can see the all the design. Let's go this way. All that right there. I think this one is ash. This is ash piece. I really like the walnut little stripe that goes down the center through here on both sides. That's really pretty. And I think it's just run-of-the-mill saddles, and it has Goto headstock or tuners. And the neck, the neck is, it's good quality neck. It doesn't have the same exact feel as like a Reverend or what I'm used to. I'm not even sure what the width is on this neck, but I feel like it's really comfortable. I played on it for at least about 30 minutes at the NAMM show today, and I just kind of fell in love with the concept. And I think I think the quality of the guitar is really good. So I kind of did this last, spur of the moment. I like to shoot from the hip. Be like, you know what? I like the concept. I like switching in and out different pickups. So just, I'll buy it. And there's a few details on here on the neck that I think could be a little bit better. Like, for instance, there's more meat on the low side of the strings than there are on the treble side. And you could see, it's kind of weird because there's more meat on the 22nd fret than there are on the first fret. So that kind of tells me that it tapers out a little bit. And then if you're really not careful, you can over compensate the edges of the frets here and almost baffle them too much, because otherwise they'll just fall right off the edge here. So you really got to be careful for that. I'm not quite sure. I might be able to adjust the neck just in those few spots. And this is technically a prototype, so And I told him, it's like, hey, if you end up making a better neck, or really perfect the craft on these things, then I mean, this is a modular guitar, so he could create P90 style inserts, 2 H's and a humbucker. There's all kinds of options here. Now, I would say that most of the time, I feel like the bridge is a little bit closer to the actual, saddles. This is kind of spread out a little bit more. But I know that there is a limitation on the width and where he can put the pickups, because you have to be able to bring these things in and out. So maybe it's a thing where he could have extended it out just a little bit more, possibly. But I still think overall this is a really cool system. And yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so let's play a little bit on these Strat pickups. And once again, we got some nice noise there. Let's go back to our clean sound here. All right, let's turn the music back on. We got a few more minutes of this backing track left. There we go. So. So for the viewers that are just joining in, I'm kind of recollecting about the day at Summer NAMM, and I saw a lot of cool stuff, met a lot of cool people that I usually watch on their YouTube channel, and I actually saw them in the flesh. It's like, hey, you're a real person. Just like me, I'm a real person because I'm sitting here in front of you. But yeah, it was just a fun day. My feet were definitely very tired. Apparently this year it was in a different room than what it usually is. And I was kind of thrown off at first because I'm used to seeing, windows on one side, and I guess they chose a room that was like right next to the one they're usually in. So what I'll usually do is go on the far right or the far left and just start walking up and down all the aisles, kind of scoping out what's there, and then I'll go back with my camera and kind of take some footage and maybe short interviews and stuff. But honestly, I mean, I saw Sean Tubbs, which he's a great guitar player. He's played for Carrie Underwood, and he's played for all kinds of people, really. And he was really cool to talk to. He was over at the Rev booth for Rev Amplification. And yeah, really cool guy. I saw some other metal player kind of people that I recognized on their channels, and saw HW from Tone Junkie TV. He was very cool. I met him before at Guitar Center and also at the previous NAMM show, which is really neat. And yeah, really cool guy, really down to earth, just like he is on his videos. And who else? I saw the guy. I can't pronounce his name. It starts with a D, but he's a busking musician, and he's down in Florida, and he's usually out in front of like some palm tree type areas. But he'll have like his whole little looping, like drum machine, little setup. So someone's gonna call out like, Don't Stop Believing by Journey, and he'll kind of create the backing track and then just start shredding over it. And the last time I checked, he had almost 1 million subscribers. I think it's about 920 or 30,000. I mean, he's another month or two, he'll definitely be at 1 million subscribers. And it's just amazing what you can do when you have like a really cool niche in the music scene. It's just this, at face value, I mean, for all we know, it's just some random dude out on the street playing, cover tunes. But for some reason, people think it's cool, and I think it's really entertaining. And his wife is the camera person that's holding the camera for him. And man, he's just fun. He's a really cool guy to talk with for a short moment. I saw some. I didn't do as much shooting like video this year. I just felt like I just wanted to walk around and really just talk to people and maybe talk to the different booths. I ran into the thimble slide guy, which, let me go ahead and get that out. I need to grab my bag here. Hold on. All right, I got some goodies here. Got some goodies. All right, so first of all, let's show you some t-shirts that I got. I thought this is really cute. So this one says, If you can see that, Love One Woman Mini Guitars. I saw that and I thought I was fitting for me, you know. And then I did get fitted for Ultimate Ears today. And my story with that is, here are some molded ears that I had made maybe like 10 years ago at the NAMM show, at a NAMM show. But the problem is I can't remember what company I got them from, and the cable have broke like twice, and I don't know where to get more cables, because it's like a 3-prong kind of cable. Some companies do 2-prong, but this Ultimate Ears company, which have been around forever, they actually use this new kind of connection that doesn't corrode, and it's way just a better connection to the ear. So yeah, I got Ultimate Ears, and I got the studio producer engineer model, which I think has 3 drivers. I got $100 off for the NAMM show. Now I think these are going to be my last in-ears I'll ever use. So no more wearing headphones. Well, at least I don't have to wear headphones if I don't want to. I'll have a really good pair of in-ears that I can use for mixing, for live streaming, for playing at church. If I ever play with a band live ever again, I can have those for my in-ears. So I got a cool bag, Ultimate Ears, and then just a UE Ultimate Ears t-shirt. So I told myself I was going to go through all my shirts and get rid of a few, because I just have a lot. Yeah, what's wrong with more t-shirts? So I did run into the thimble slide guy. Okay, really cool guy. And I bought this in 2019. I never have done a video on it, so let's go ahead and do a little video. So you can see that you put it on like a ring, but what's cool is you can still bend your finger, and you can still access the tip of your finger. So you can still do a basic chords. Okay, really cool stuff like that. So basic chords, here we go. Okay, so you can go from chords to slide pretty seamlessly there. Let's try and play a little bit more. Let's do this. And I need to practice with this more, because it is weird being not like very long there, so you have to really concentrate on okay. So that's the thimble slide. I need to practice with that, because it's not sounding all that great, but it's cool. He's back again, folks. Francis from Montreal is back. So this next one is the mag slide. So magnesium guitar slide. Okay. So it's not metal. It's not glass. It's magnesium. So therefore it's a lighter material. And what I like about it is it actually you're not going to be able to see this really well, but it has little grooves, like little curved grooves. So when you put it on your finger, you can still bend your finger really easily, like that. Okay, I know it's black and you might not be able to see that really well, but you can spin it around different directions. And it has grooves inside there as well, so once you get your finger in there, it's really easy to hold. But magnesium is a very light material, so therefore you don't have to push down hardly at all. on the string, and I think it just makes for a better slide experience. So okay, I'm getting some weird. Okay, let's try find a little. Let's do like a little blues thing, okay? Let's see. Let's do blues backing track. Let's do this in G. And let's do like a. Yeah, let's do a blues shuffle.
I love you all. This is gonna be the best year ever.
Hold on. Get rid of this ad here. Here we go. Alright, this is from Quist. Yeah. It's gonna be me here in a second. Here we go. you saw how fast I could do that. Just pop out the back, pop in the new one, and then bam, you're off. So he did say eventually. I mean, this is the prototype. So these are going to be out fully, so people can. He's going to do pre-orders. So if you want a guitar like this, definitely go to his website, Reddick, probably ReddickGuitars.com. You can see the logo here, Reddick. And what that's going to do is you can get it at still a good discount before they actually go full on in production. Because I think in full on production these are going to be about $1,800. That's going to get you like two different pickup modules. Okay, so you can choose either the Tele, the Strat, or he also has a humbucker style, which is, you know, a Les Paul type thing with the two humbuckers. And but eventually, I mean, I could see him doing P90s. He could do like Bigsby style pickups. He could, not Bigsby style, TV Jones. Sorry, I was thinking maybe Gretsch style TV Jones type stuff. He could do like a SSH, or he could do a humbucker, single coil humbucker, or just all kinds of stuff. I mean, the sky's the limit for this thing. So you're still getting some of that static from yesterday. Yeah, I did notice that. I'm not quite sure what that is just yet. But I do hear it coming in. So I guess this is Hedra Central. Yeah, Doc is one to the Hedra. Okay, I appreciate that, Francis. I'm just now reading the comments. So yeah, right now I'm using Amplitube just because I saw the pedals today at the NAMM show. But that was a fast switch. It was a fast switch. I was pretty proud of myself there. Let's do another blues. Let's do a creamy blues backing. From this is from Sebastian Zunino. Oh, come on. Alright, so I'm going to start off on the Tele and switch between the different pickups, and I'm going to switch back to the Strat. Okay. No, I didn't get the Les Paul version because I already have a few guitars that have, you know, humbuckers in it. But each module is only like $200, so that's really not that bad considering, you know, what it is. He was using, I think these are actual bare knuckle pickups, so he definitely cut me a good deal on these. But the other pickup options he had was from Golden Age, which is a StewMac brand pickup, and I think those run anywhere from like $50 to $60 either each or for the set. I can't remember. I have to go back to the website and confirm those prices. And how were, that was a fast switch, and how were they? How were they? I'm not sure. I think they're great. Oh, the Telepics. Sorry, I actually didn't see the message you sent about the Telecaster stuff. So, yeah, I was walking around with Aaron Short, who's another YouTuber, and I was like, man, I really want a Telecaster with the F style or like an F hole, you know, just like classic Tele. Then I saw this thing. I was like, you know what? This is very unique. You're not gonna see hardly, you know, anyone with this style guitar. So I figured, hey, why not be original and unique and actually play something that nobody else plays? And so I might just be a Reddick guitar endorser. I mean, I do have a few Reverend guitars still, and I love Reverend guitars. But just having the ability to switch out pickups like this super fast. I could throw this in a gig bag, throw a few modules in the pouch of the gig bag, and really have everything I need for a session, if I get to the gig and I really, I feel like, oh, this song needs some strat tones, or this song needs some humbuckers, or a telly style, I can just quickly swap them in and out, and before the drummer even counts off the song. So this be pretty cool. The Amplitube pedals were $2.99. Okay, and he said they do work in conjunction with the Amplitube software. So you don't have to. I think when you buy the pedal, you get the software either for free, possibly. This is the free version. It's called the Custom Shop, but you really only get just a few amps and pedals and stuff. So I'm kind of limited on what I can choose. My mic is falling down. I am speaking through a Stellar X2 vintage microphone that this company did send me, so I'm doing a review on these next week. I had VBS all this week, and just had a lot of stuff going on. So let me start this backing track over, and all right, here we go. We're in D minor. That's the Amplitube stuff. Let's turn off Amplitube and let's actually go to. Do you wish to save it? Sure. I don't know what I'm going to save that as. Custom shop. All right, so let's actually open up now. Let's do the S gear. S gear selected audio is not available. Use the first available device. I don't want that one. Okay, I gotta go to preferences. And my device is my Fireface. Audio routing. Input is, what am I in? I'm in 12. Sorry, I'm doing this on the fly here. Then my output, it's just going to be, output 1 and 2. All right, let's see what I got. Alright, I didn't route something right, and I'm not sure. Yay. Could it be from, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it is from a cable. Alright, maybe I'm not going to do the S gear. I'll do the amped roots. No, sorry, not the roots. I want to do the flagship. That's some better stuff. You can hear the fan going on in the background. So my audio outputs, that's 1 and 2. My input is going to be mic 12. And you can hear it. Let's turn on the noise gate. There we go. Noise gate. Okay, so let's make sure this volume is up here. Turn it up. And let's pick a clean amp. Sorry, let's make sure my volume is turned down. I don't want to clip. Don't want to clip anything. Let's take the slide off for a second and let's just play normal. So okay, let's clean this thing up. Got the gain up a little too loud. Okay, it sounds good. Let's make sure my audio settings. So I'm on a 512 samples, which is 11.6 milliseconds. Now I can feel that time difference. So let's put it on 128 samples, which is 2.9 milliseconds. So now it's going to feel a little bit better. So that's a little bit more instant as far as amp sim goes. So I'm going to switch this over to amped. Where am I at? Sorry, I'm taking a while to do this, but Streamlabs. Where are we at here? Trying to find my picture. Headrush. Okay, multimedia. Hello. Is it in alphabetical order? Amped. Oh, flagship. Maybe it's called flagship. And it's not. Oh, man. I did not want this to take that long. Let's cancel. Huh. Finder, applications, IK Multimedia. Maybe there's just like too much stuff on the screen. Surely not. Alright, sorry guys. Quad neural DSP was not there. So I did not try the quad cortex. Custom shop. Man. Yeah, let's get rid of some of this stuff here. Alright, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna play. So it's still there you go. Turn the gain down, the output up. Let's turn on some reverb. Okay. And turn on some compression, just a touch. Which I'm not a fan of that because there's no output. Let's turn on a little bit of delay. And the feedback down. Alright, cool. Let's start the backing track again. So one cool thing I found out about the this total effects is I can mirror the main output, which I think is really cool. So I can just right click and say copy main mix, and then I can mirror that on any of the outputs down here. I can even do it on it should be mirrored on the main right now, but I also mirrored it on my phones, so I can have a different level on my phones, which is really cool. Anyway, it's just a little inside scoop on the RME total effects here. So and actually, let's just do that. Let's go here, let's right click and go to properties, and let's bring up the total effects, or the fire face. Come on, why is it not showing up? There we are. There we are. It's a little big. You can see what I'm working with here. So this is what I'm using the live stream. Okay. So we got that. Will make me a little bit smaller. Maybe do something like this. Kind of bring it up a little bit. All right. So you can see my voice is right here on. Is it 9? Yeah, it's on 9. My guitar is on 12. The music is coming back out on 1 and 2, and then the loop back is here on 3 and 4, which is also controlled here, I think. Yeah, so we got loop back right here going on. Okay, here we go. Alright, going back to the track. There we go, here we go. Switching. Oh, I'm back on the Strat. Sorry. Turn this output up a little bit. See, there's that static again. I'm not sure what that is. Turn on some drive here. Alright. So what I'm dealing with here is really a lack of practice on the slide, but I think the strings, there's a way to measure the height of the string off of the fretboard, and if you hold down the first fret, then put your pinky on the last fret, then use your pointer finger to touch the 12th fret. If your string doesn't move at all, that means there's not enough clearance there. It's just kind of too low for my taste. So I don't have a gauge with me. But I have like a little tool, like a little measuring tool. And usually at the 17th fret, I like 3/32 of height of the string, from the bottom of the string off the height of the fret, right? So I'm definitely gonna have to go into the saddles here and raise these up just a little bit, so that way I have a little bit more clearance. Because what I'm finding is it's just a little too low. I'm not sure. It is going into the red a little bit, so let's go here to dynamics. It's on 36. Let's bring it up to 30, and then I'll just raise the fader up. How about that? Check, check, check. So there's gain, and then there's fader volume, and there's two different things. So, but I do have the compressor on. Let's go to compression, and then raise the ratio maybe to 1.3. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. That might be a little too compressed. I'm not sure. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Then we also have EQ, which is there. And we can bring in the low cut, which is nice. So you can see me moving it right here. You can't see my mouse on the screen because it's only sharing. I'll bring it up to about 100 or so. That'll roll off some nice low end on my voice. Yeah, I feel like the amp is distorting just a little bit. Let's bring that back. All right, let's go to a dirty amp now. Let's go to the Brownie Dirty. And let's bring up the output just a little bit. Okay. My output. Oh, I know what it is. My output is also going out 1 and 2. All right, so I know what I need to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to set my outputs to 7 and 8. How about that? So now you can see my output coming out all the way over here on this fader right here. It's great because I get all these different outputs to choose from. Let's see what the telly sounds like with that. So take this, pop it straight out. And let me show you the inside of this thing real fast. So there's a little, you see this, oh, my arm hurts. My shoulder hurts. There's a little piece right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. But that's where the connection is made, okay? Let me do this as well. I'm going to undo this. See, there's like these little screw pieces here. It sounds better. What sounds better? My mic? I'm sure it does, because I was overloading it. So now, watch this. I can take it, and it just pulls right out. So I'm not sure how it all works, really. But yeah, you can take this off. Now you got this piece that's out. You can put in a Les Paul style wiring with the 4 knobs and the 3-way switch. You can totally change your guitar there. So that's the first time I did that myself. And he has another guitar that you can totally take apart. And I'm not sure how much that thing is, but I mean, it looked really cool. So if you're interested, definitely go to Reddick guitars of some sort. Just search for it on Google. And I need to put it in a pickup system here. All right, here's the telly back. So I'm going to take this and just connect it like that. You really don't have to push in all that much. He was pretty forceful when he put his in and out, so I guess it didn't really hurt it all that much. It is really cool. So we have a good little overdrive sound. Let's play a little bit. All right, let's mute my microphone so you can just hear the guitar, okay? I'm going to roll the tone off. So once again, for all those who didn't see the switching, so all the way back on 5 is the neck, 4 is both the neck and bridge, 3 is the bridge, 2 is the bridge again with the tone control engaged, and then 1 is with no tone control. So I can have the tone rolled back just a little bit to get like a darker bridge sound on the 2 and 3 positions, and then kick it over to 1 to get no tone and just full on bright, spanky filth. All right, here's the neck position. All right, it's not the best tone. I mean, it's pretty good. I mess with the middle and the treble, the presence. Definitely bring the bass down a little bit, bring the gain up a tad. Definitely hear the bass a little too much. Let's bring the thump down. I can hear it in my headphones, like the bass is like boom, boom, boom. It's crazy. Maybe bring treble back up. Bring the middle back up. Get some bite. Back to bridge pickup with no tone. like that. And let's go to Brownie lead. Very cool. All right, I like that sound. Let's go find one more backing track. Sad ambient blues. Soulful, seductive groove guitar. I mean, it sounds fun. Dark southern rock. Uplifting rock ballad. That's what I'm talking about. Let's uplift some folks
I love
here.
you all. This is gonna be
Sorry. I know there's only one person watching right now. It's probably Francis. But if you got any questions, feel free to chime in, okay? All right, here we go. So now, what is happening is the music is coming out of 1 and 2, and my guitar is coming out of 7 and 8. Okay, and when I hook up my other ADAT inputs, I can then use the ADAT outputs for other stuff. But I don't really need more than like a DAW output, a YouTube output, and a click track, and maybe an amp sim output. So maybe just 4 outputs, and that's should be plenty for what I do. So, all right, here we go. Here's some uplifting rock ballad from Elevated Jam Tracks. Be sure to go and give him a subscription, thumbs up, click the bell, because he releases a new jam track literally every day, which is really cool. Okay. Yeah. Bringing my volume here a little bit. Oh, I know. Another teaching moment here that I'm learning myself. My guitar is plugged in straight into mic 12, but you don't want to hear my direct signal. You want to hear the output of my amp sim, which is coming out of 7 and 8. So I just now turned down my mic 12 because you don't want to hear that, nor do I want to hear that. So in order for us to hear my guitar a little bit louder, I need to bring up the volume of that fader right here. Okay. So if you're into live streaming and you're using an RME Total Effects, then that's just a little tidbit of information that I learned that maybe will help you as well. Okay, so let's play some more. Here we go. There you go, buddy. Here's the amp sam. All right, switch it back. Going to Strat. Oh, yes, I love it. The latency when I play Amsterdam. Oh, man. I'm going to tell you, I'm really uplifted right now. I am so uplifted right now. So Morton Anderson. I'm not sure if you're the same guy in the Harrison Mixbus group that keeps emailing me in the support about different stuff, but you might be. And yes, I am the person on the other end of those emails at harrisonconsoles.com. Mixbus, Mixbus32C, all the different plugins, XTs, Avas, all that. But the latency, you have to do this. You have to go into options, which you're not going to be able to see this. And under the audio buffer size, I have mine set to 128 samples, which is 2.9 milliseconds. You're really not going to feel that. Now, if I have it back on 512, where it was, this is 11.6 milliseconds, and this is what you hear with the volume up. There's just a slight, ever so slight lag between my pick hitting the string and what you're hearing back out of the speakers. Now, Morton, just for your information, I have a Tascam US 2400 here. I will be doing some live streams here from the studio, doing some live mixing kind of stuff with Harrison Mixbus, which will be fun. But we're also going to try and do a live stream actually in the office, maybe on certain days of the week or day of the week, like one live stream a week, and maybe one pre-edited video kind of stuff. So definitely stay tuned to the Harrison YouTube channel, and we're also ramping up the Harrison forum, which we have discovered is very, very, it's very busy over there, but we don't do a good job of commenting and, answering questions over on the forum. So we're gonna be concentrating more on the forum side of things, which I think is gonna be really fun. So. All right, so I'm still on the Strat style. So that is back to 128 samples, which is 2.9, I think. 2.9 milliseconds. So there you go. This is the amped flagship. So what I was discovering there with this guitar, other than it's still really noisy with these single coil pickups, is I was getting some great pinch harmonic stuff. I think I would prefer maybe some DiMarzio stacked humbuckers, which still give you a nice single coil tone, but they're hum canceling. So, because you can hear in 2 and 4 positions, I don't get that hum. And with the bare knuckle pickups and the telly right here, these are true single coil pickups. So, it's very interesting how you can see, you can kind of see the wires poking out there. I might do a anatomy of this guitar and like take out the screws and kind of look inside there and see how the pickups are mounted and routed and wired. So that way I might